Hey, hello and welcome to today's GFG problem of the day. Hope you're doing well. So let's see today's problem, Kadane's algorithm. Okay, so what the problem is saying is we'll be given an array R. We need to find and return the maximum sum possible from all the sub arrays. Okay, from all the sub arrays. So what the problem is? So let's see through an example, right? 2, 3, minus 8, 7, minus 1, 2, comma 3. So let's consider that this is an example array, okay? And what we want to do is we want to have the maximum sum possible from all the sub arrays, okay? So which is that maximum sum from a possible sub array? So you know, right? What is a sub array? Sub array is nothing but a subset of the array with contiguous elements. So if you see here, so this is a sub array whose sum is maximum. So what is the sum here? 7 minus 1, 6, right? Plus 2 plus 3, which gives us what? 11. So 11 is the maximum sum, okay, out of any possible sub arrays. Okay, you can check. You can check. You can take the sum of any sub array, but you will find that the sum of this sub array is maximum, which is 7, which is 11. Okay, so this is the ask. Okay. Now, how can we solve this problem? Okay. So first, let's see the naive approach, right? What is a naive approach? Like we have two for loops, right? We have two for loops. For example, I equal to 0 to n, right? And the second for loop would be j equal to I plus 1 to n. Okay. So this will let us iterate through all the possible subarrays, iterate through all the subarrays, and okay, so this will make sure that we iterate uh, through one subarray basically, right? When I equal to 0, then we'll have, when for example, when I equal to 0, right? I is here, right? So we will have access to this subarray. Okay. When I equal to, for example, when I equal to 1, then we'll have access to this subarray. Okay. So in this way, whenever we are iterating through a particular subarray, we can take the sum. Okay. And then we can have a max, right? We can have a max. And for each subarray sum, we are going to check, is it greater than max? If it is greater than max, then we will set that particular sum to max. Okay. Okay. So this is approach. I won't go into the detail. This is a naive approach. Okay. It will take O of n square. Okay. O of n square. Okay. Now let's see the expected solution, right? Which is nothing but Kadane's algorithm. Okay. So Kadane's algorithm let us solve this problem in O of n. Okay. In O of n. Within one iteration, it lets us solve the problem. Okay. So let's see how. So what we're going to do is we're going to take two variables. Okay. For example, let's say we take max so far. Okay, max so far. That is max till now. You can also say max till now. Okay, we'll set it to 0 and maximum sum, which reflects nothing but uh the maximum sum of the sub array. Okay, integer dot min value. Let's say we set it with min value. Okay, okay. So yeah, so so we have these two variables, right? Now what we're going to do is we are going to iterate. We'll start iterating through the subarray. Okay. So what we're going to do in this case? So 2, right? So we are going to add to the maximum max so far. Okay. We added max so far. Now we are going to compare. We're going to compare with max sum. So let me also write the pseudo code here. Okay. So what we're going to do, for example, we'll have uh, int num. Okay, array. We are returning to the array, right? Num is an element. So what we are going to do? Max, we are going to add max so far plus equal to num. We have added, right? Num into max so far. Now we're going to check here. Max sum equal to max of. So you can consider mat.max in Java, max in C++. Okay. Max sum, comma max so far. Okay, this is a pseudo code. Okay, max so far. So let me erase this. Okay. So what we're doing here is, so yeah, so max, according to this, max so far contains 2, right? And here we are comparing whether max so far, is it greater than max sum? Yes, it is. Then we are going to set max sum as 2 now. So we have found some maximum sum. So this is also single subarray, we can say, right? Then okay, then we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead. Now we got 3. So we are going to add in the max so far. Okay, we are going to add in the max so far. So 2 plus 3 will give us 5, right? According to this statement, 2 plus 3 equal to 5. Now we are going to compare max so far with maximum sum. Okay, max so far with maximum sum. Yes, max so far is greater. Then we are going to update this max sum, which is 5. So we have found a subarray, one subarray. Okay. Now we'll go ahead, right? Minus 8. So we are going to add in max so far. Okay. 5 minus 8 will give us what? Minus 3. We are going to compare this minus 3 with 5. No, it is not greater. Max so far is not greater. Then we will ignore, basically. Okay. Now, there's this important step. So whenever a max so far becomes negative, okay, whenever a max so far becomes negative, for example, we are going to check here. After this statement, we are going to check here. If max so far less than 0, then set max so far as 0. Okay. So why we are doing this? For example, whenever max so far is negative, we are going to reset it to 0. Okay. Why? Because otherwise, if we don't reset it to 0, so it will hurt. It will hurt the maximum sum. It will hurt the maximum sum in the next sub array, basically. Okay, it will hurt basically the next sub array, wherein we could have had a maximum sum in the following sub array, but due to this negative, right? So it will hurt that particular maximum sum. So we will reset max so far to 0, and we'll start afresh. The We'll start afresh. Okay, we'll start afresh. The next sub array. We'll consider the next sub array. Okay. So here now, according to our code, we'll reset to 0. Okay. Maximum will be as is because till now we have found a maximum sum. Okay. Okay. So we'll come here. Okay. So we'll add 7 to max so far. Okay. We'll compare with max sum. Yes, max so far is greater. Then we'll update our maximum. Okay, we'll update our maximum. Okay, then, okay, so now till now we have found one subarray whose maximum sum is 7. Okay, now we'll go ahead. We found minus 1. We are going to add to max so far. So 7 minus 1, it will give us 6, right? We'll compare our max so far with 7. No, it is not greater. We'll ignore. We'll go ahead. We'll add 2 to max so far. Okay, add 2 in the sense 6 plus 2, right? 6 plus 2, it gives us 8. 8. So we're going to compare max over maximum. Yes, we have found greater. We'll update maximum 8. Okay. Then we'll go ahead. Okay, we'll go ahead. We found 3. We add 3, which gives us 11. We're going to compare 11 with 8. Yes, 11 is greater. Then we'll update maximum 11. Okay. So in this way, we found our maximum sum 11. Okay, which is nothing but this particular subarray. Okay, so we just want to return the maximum sum and not what is the subarray, right? So we will. Okay, so we'll return this maximum sum. Okay, so I hope you've got the intuition. Now let's quickly see one more example. Okay, one more example. Let's see. Let me, yeah. So let's see here, minus 2 and minus 4, wherein all the numbers are negative. So let's say, we'll have a max so far, and max sum. Okay, it is what? Minus infinity. In the sense, it is integer mean value only, whatever we saw earlier, right? And max so far is 0. So here we come minus 2, right? So we add to max so far, it becomes minus 2. So we are going to compare minus 2 with minus infinity, which is nothing but integer dot mean value. So minus 2 will be greater, right? Minus 2 will be greater. And hence we are going to initialize with minus 2. Okay. Post this, post this step, we will come to this step, right? The third step. We're going to check, is max so far negative? Yes, it is negative. So we are going to reset max so far according to our pseudocode, right? Or according to algorithm, we are going to reset to 0. Okay, we'll come again here. Okay, so we'll add minus 4 to this max so far, which is 0 minus 4 minus 4. And we're going to compare. We're going to compare with maximum sum. No, this minus 4 is not greater than minus 2. So we'll ignore. And again, we are going to reset this to 0. But we are going to exhaust, right? We are done. And our maximum sum will be minus 2, which is you can see in this particular example. Okay, in this particular example. So I hope you have got the intuition. Just one request, I've tried to make it very easy for you. So if you have understood the intuition, you'll understand better with the code. So before going to the code, I'll request you, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Okay, let's quickly see the code. So first I'll show the Java code followed by C++. In C++, the code won't be much difference than Java. Okay. But let's start. Okay. So we'll have max so far. Okay. Max so far, which is 0. Then maximum subarray sum, which will initialize with integer dot min value. Okay. Then we'll iterate to the array int num ar. Okay. We're going to add max so far plus equal to num. Okay, num. And okay, now we're going to check here max sum, right? Checking like it comes in one statement, math dot max, right? Max sum. So whichever is bigger, we are going to assign it to max sum. Okay. If maximum is bigger than max so far, we'll assign maximum again to maximum. If max so far is bigger than maximum, we'll assign it to maximum. Okay. So yeah. So now third step is we'll check for the negative. If it is negative, then initialize it to 0. Okay. I've already explained why we are doing this. Max so far equal to 0. Okay. Now let's return max sum. Let me compile this. Okay. Let's submit. So I hope you've got the solution. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also the time complexity here is O of n. Okay, we are iterating the array only once, and space complexity we have not used any extra space, so it is O of 1. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's quickly see the C++ code. So in the C++ code, not much difference. We have taken the size, we have initialized in min, and everything is same. Everything is same. I'll attach the code in the comment section. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Have a happy, healthy, and a great day. Thank you so much.